Hey all, this is John Mule Tech Talk. I know, but anyways, we're going to talk about Homefront. Now, I don't have any visuals that I'm going to pop into here. It's mainly going to be me talking through this. So, when I just got through playing probably about 2 hours worth tonight of Homefront. I did get some multiplayer in. I've read a lot of the reviews, and I won't say the graphics. I mean, to me, I'm not a stickler for graphics. I mean, I came up in the time when it was just graphics just sucked. Um, so this newer stuff, I would say that the graphics are decent. They're not horrible. They're not the best I've seen, but they're not horrible. Um, the thing I found was not, the single player mode. I haven't gone all the way through it, but I played up into it, up to where you get into the I think it's the hardware store, and I decided to. Nah, I sort of hit a wall with it, so I'm going into the multiplayer to see how the multiplayer is. Well, if you have been used to Black Ops, I'd put it similar to there in sort of how it is. Um, you've got certain loadouts, and you've got to actually earn uh, certain things for your character, different weapons, um, vests, other weapons. As you go along and you score higher, you can go and purchase these things within there, and I like that. You've got where you go and you earn it, which isn't bad. It's also got the XP thing, like Black Ops. Really, they took, I think, some stuff from Call of Duty, some ideas from Call of Duty. They took some ideas from like Battlefield and Bad Company, and I mean, I think as far as a first-person shooter, it's all right for right now. The multiplayer, well, I was on tonight, and this is March, 26th. Game's been out for about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, or maybe not quite 2 weeks, and they're working on the servers. Well, I mean, even Call of Duty had to work on the servers, but like tonight, the servers were unusually buggy from what I've been used to, and I've been used to, like Call of Duty and Bad Company, Battlefield Bad Company 2. Um, I'd been used to that, where the servers were prepared, the company was prepared, EA or I think THQ just was not as prepared as they should have been. They should have been better prepared. Um, the other thing they should have done is made it where you didn't have to go and pay any Microsoft points to go as far as you wanted to go in their game. When you start out in there, you only get to go up to level 5 in EXP, and you've got to pay, I think it's $10 to go above that. In multiplayer, they shouldn't do that. They should have went with like a setup like Call of Duty, where you can prestige and you go farther, and then it's a choice. Uh, it's just, I didn't. That's one thing I didn't like. You shouldn't have to go and buy a game and then have to automatically spend more money in it. That sort of left a bad taste in my mouth. The buggy servers, Like I'd shoot at a guy. The guy would be, let's say, over here. Pardon me. Just drink a soda. Anyways, a guy would be over here. I'd shoot him. I'd aim over here. I'd be shooting him over here. All of a sudden, he jumps over this side. And he's still alive. After I busted about 5 caps in his rear end. I don't understand it. THQ, get your damn servers fixed. Normally I don't speak like this, but THQ needs to get their servers fixed for Homefront. Homefront can be an awesome multiplayer experience, something different than what you've got for Call of Duty or Battlefield. It can be. The multiplayer could be better. The other thing I didn't like in Homefront though too is if a person sits behind a particular thing, and I know you could like a fence where if you hit it with a 5.56 bullet, like an M16 bullet, it should be able to shoot the guy behind it, or at least hurt him some way. It's like the enemy gets behind these fences where you just barely see their head, and you shoot at them. Sometimes you'll hit them, sometimes you won't. It's another little nitpicky thing that bothered me. I know it's sort of that way in real life, but honestly, I'm not going to tell you to buy it. I'm not going to tell you not to buy it. It's all your decision. You make, read the reviews, make the decision for yourself. I think Homefront, once they can get the server and the multiplayer stuff, which is what a lot of people go and get into first-person shooters like that for, that's what mainly people go in there for. THQ, get your servers fixed. And I'm going to think about it. I'll think about doing, playing Homefront some more if you can just simply get your damn servers fixed. If you don't get the servers fixed, you could have a very successful game on your hands. Even though I hear the single player, there isn't that much length to it and not much depth. Get your multiplayer fixed and those servers for that, and it'll be awesome. Y'all were talking about 32 people in multiplayer, and that's not been done. Get the servers up where it can handle the abuse, and I will come back in a second. Got THQ. Alright, so this is John Mule for John Mule Talk. I was talking about Homefront today. If you hadn't seen it, go on the THQ website or look it up on GameStop or whatever. Already, they're dropping the price because a lot of people have been dismayed with the way the multiplayer is working. So what I'll tell you is, buy it at your own risk if you can. Go to the GameStop. Hopefully somebody's brought it in who was just disgusted with the multiplayer, and maybe you can find a pre-owned one. I know they were running when it came out, it was $60. They were running a special on the website for $42 in that. So check it out, and I'll talk with you later. Bye.